Jesus bore his own cross as the soldiers took him to Golgotha. They crucified him. The soldiers took Jesus and his clothes and cast lots for them. Jesus had been abandoned by almost everyone he knew and loved, and his mother and a few disciples were all that was left. John 19 says this, "After this, Jesus, knowing that all was now finished, said, to fulfill the scriptures, I thirst." A jar full of sour wine stood there, so they put a sponge full of sour wine on a hyssop branch and held it to his mouth. And when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. What does all this mean? Why did Jesus have to die? What does it mean that the scriptures were fulfilled in this? Well, over 20 prophecies were fulfilled in the death of Jesus. Isaiah talks about this. It's one of my favorite passages because it talks about this Messiah that had to come and save his people, but first he had to suffer. Isaiah 53 says this, "Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace, and by his wounds we're healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We've turned every one to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all." Friends, that's good news. See, in the Old Testament, people had to bring a sacrifice to the priest to offer a sacrifice for their sins. But the good news of Jesus Christ, the good news of the gospel is that he came and he died, paying the price and the punishment for our sins. He took on him the punishment for us all. Because see, we all have sinned. We all have gone away. I in my own life have gone after other things to fulfill the void and emptiness in my life. I've looked for other people and achievements and things to provide meaning and purpose, when truly the only thing that can do that is Jesus. And so see, we have him who has taken on the punishment for us, and he has taken our place. Hebrews 10 says this, "We have been sanctified through the offering of the body of Jesus Christ once for all." Every priest stands daily at his service, offering repeatedly the same sacrifices, which can never take away sins. But Christ has offered for all time a single sacrifice for sins. He sat down at the right hand of God, waiting for that time until his enemies should be made a footstool for his feet. For a single offering, he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. Friends, that is good news. That God became man in Jesus Christ. He took his punishment on us. Sit in the weight of your sin today. Sit in the greatness of his grace that he has shown you in Jesus Christ.